What's up, everybody? We are back. I got Scott Snyder and Tony Daniels' Nocterra. Now, this cover really struck me, made me want to pick it up off the shelf right here. I thought it was very pretty looking. I like Tony Daniels' art quite a bit, and I like the coloring job here. I think the red really pops and looks good. Nocterra is a cool name. It looks pretty sci-fi-y, and that's good enough for me. Scott Snyder's done some good work in the past, so I wanted to check this out. Now, I'm John Delarose. I'm a professional science fiction and comic book writer, and so I've got my links in the description below if you want to grab those and check and take a look at that. Really appreciate everybody who does actually check out the books. You guys are amazing and keep us going here, so thank you so much. Make sure to grab those, read some great books by me, hit the like and subscribe button, and keep our channel going. We really appreciate you. Here we are. This is published by Image, and while it looks pretty sci-fi at first, it's really just a post-apocalypse. And it starts out with a pretty generic post-apocalypse premise. You know, here's where they were kids, and now we're going to skip ahead, and there's these monsters everywhere. Basically, they're like nighttime monsters, and they're all like in the dark. So they're boogeymen monsters in the dark. And this woman is like a bounty hunter or runner or something like that for her town, which they call outposts. And she does the thing. Like I said, that looks good. I like the art. I think it's pretty. I think the designs for the monsters look pretty good. She's got a like little black kid she calls her brother. I don't know. Very Hollywoodish casting for that. And then he's succumbing to these creatures. So basically, if you get touched by these creatures or whatever, they can get into your blood, and once your bloodstream overcomes, you start to become one of the monsters. And so there's this word of this like town out there that's like a special town with actual real light, and that light's going to save us all. And she doesn't believe it, but she is going to escort this girl and her grandpa there, and that's where it starts. And then this like all dark dude shows up, and he's hunting those two. So there's a conflict there. They're going to race to this town. She wants to get her brother there because if there is a way to save him, she wants to save him. And they get chased along the way, adding to the sense of urgency. So it's constructed all pretty well. Like it's just like it just hits all of the post-apocalyptic tropes like I've already read too many times. So I just feel like it's very simple and it works okay. And they start getting into the world building a little bit, and that's where Scott Snyder really excels. So I guess there's different levels of light in different worlds, and there's light beings, rumored, but we don't get to see them in this deal. And of course, the grandpa gets killed over the course of this. You got to have a death. Here's some of the cool monster designs. The pacing's pretty fast, so like you can read this pretty quickly. You can just kind of skim through it, and like you don't miss much wording wise. And that's again like I mean that's good and bad. Like it's fast to read, and like with the art, like it breathes very nicely and all that. But again, like I just like didn't super connect with the characters or care that much. And it seemed a little obvious. So they end up getting to this like safe haven place, and they do have a big light thing. They do heal her like little black brother person with that, and then it turns out that they have an ulterior motive for doing so, and they're trying to get this like info that the grandpa had, and they start to fight over that. So. They do fight over that, and like this girl has this notes journal and all that, and like the main chick's trying to protect her, and they have a knockdown drag out fight at the end of this for that, and then they have to like run and go get to safety later. So you see this, and you see kind of the end of it, and they're resetting everything, and here it is, the bad guy in black knows these evil creatures, and it's not quite clear who he's worked for, but I guess we'll find that out as a mystery later. So that's kind of like the summary. You kind of got to see some of the pages. Like I said, the art's really good. It's just like, I mean, it's pretty standard post-apocalyptic. I like the world all right. I'm just not super sold on this. I don't even know that I'm going to continue another volume. It's just kind of forgettable at the end of the day. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's popcorn. If you want a quick read, this is definitely something good for that level. But I want a little more than like a 115-pound girl who's able to beat up monsters and beat up soldiers and all that. It's just like it's getting a little old. Every book's kind of the same in that regard. And so here it is, Nocterra. I'll call it like a 7 out of 10 anyway, because it seems pretty average and decent to me, even though I'm kind of being negative on it. And that is that. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.